And I wanted to jump down to number 29 today, because it really ties in well with the sermon. 29 said, God is unconcerned with my day-to-day decisions. And so then people said they either disagreed or agreed on a scale. And we did really good on that one. We had almost everybody strongly disagree. We had one somewhat disagree, and then we did have someone who took it that agreed. But this has to do with understanding who God is. And so when someone thinks that God is unconcerned with your daily life, there's a couple possibilities there. One possibility is that their thinking is like, oh, God's too busy to be concerned about what's going on with me, right? And that's a misunderstanding of who God is. Luke 12, 6 and 7 says, are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies, and not one of them is forgotten before God? Why, even the hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not, you are of more value than many sparrows. You see, God knows how many hairs are on your head or not on your head. He cares not only about you, but about everything that goes on in this world. And he is intimately involved in this world. And so he's not too busy. You got to understand, compared to God, everything is little. Right? So if you say, God doesn't have time for the little things, everything is a little thing when you put it next to God. Matthew 6:8, do not be like them. He's talking about, this is when he's teaching his disciples how to pray. And he was talking about the Pharisees who just regurgitate all these words, trying to think that they're going to be listened to because they have big words. Matthew 6:8, Jesus said, do not be like them, for your Father knows what you need before you ask him. He knows what you need. He's involved in your life. Matthew 6:26, look at the birds of the air. They neither sow nor reap nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they? You see, God knows what's going on. He's intimately involved in your life. He's not too busy for the little things. And the other way that someone could say God's not concerned with my day-to-day decisions might be, well, God doesn't care what I do. And to that I say, I don't know where you got that idea from, but it ain't from the Bible, right? Because everything about the Bible speaks against that, right? Every command that we've ever been given, everything that Jesus taught us about our lives is evident proof that he cares about what we do, about how we live our life. You see, we're not only saved to be saved from hell, but to be saved from the power of sin in our life. And of course he cares. He doesn't just want to justify us, he wants to sanctify us. And so God cares, he's involved, he's intimately involved in this world, his hand is directing things, and that's going to tie in well with some things that we're learning in the sermon this morning from Genesis. And so I want you to be encouraged by that, understand that, and let that knowledge change your life.